Testing. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Not quite ready yet, guys. There we go. Let's try that. Am I coming through loud and clear? So we're gonna try a new format today. As you can see, I'm sat by the pool right now. I'm just gonna quickly check the audio. Am I coming through okay? Yeah, so today we're gonna do something very, very strange, which I haven't really done before with any success. I just need to quickly check the audio levels in the background, guys. Thank you, Casey. Okay, we're gonna mix it up now. You ready? Here comes the big reveal, guys. I hope this works. I've not tried this before. So just gonna move some windows around a sec. Oh. I wish I had more hands. Hang on. Should be able to move that window over there so I can see you guys chatting. There we go. That works well. That works well. So, I'm gonna just turn on an extra audio track in the background here. And actually, but let's switch the picture. You ready? Here. Okay. This is the big surprise. So again, I'm just gonna check audio levels. I've not tried this before. Sorry if there's any feedback. There we go. Okay, so I've long been a fan of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think it's a seminal game with a lifespan long beyond what it is probably intended to be. Just gonna make sure I've got the chat windows up. That's great. Look at this. Yeah. So, ooh, I've got a falcon. Look. So, let's just turn this around. So actually, I haven't played this for many years, but this game is still absolutely gorgeous. So where's right now? I'm in Athens, and I'm sort of sat in VR chat, just playing this game on a really big screen in front of me. Can you guys hear all the sound well that's ruined around me? It's really trippy. I'm glad to hear. Good. I'm playing as a small child in this, but so I don't know where I go. So let's get this up. Hey, let's off to a flying start. So this Creed Odyssey, he's Assassin's Creed. Yeah, this is obsessed with this a long time ago, and I was absolutely delightful mode played on. I think it was the Which Plax or Heliax, but fantastic feat. Something like Discovery Tour. Ultra net cool. It's got this fantastic allows you to play the games. William, if that makes any sense. It's not a game. Like it's tour through history without actually doing any fight. And it's lovely. There's these spots that you can still go to the game and actually play and go on little tours, almost guided to it, so a test, and then it's you after you've done it, just to make sure you've been paying attention to my head. So I'm assuming that is where. There we go. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'm using a whole bunch of I'm using upstream too. Otherwise, I bring which is quite fun. So the thing is, I think Athens possibly. Yeah, Superless just we got the Acropolis Biggles there, you got the Athena statue on the top, wheezed on screen pixel screen for you there. I love the way we can climb everything. I reload. So once weekends just to climb red is that's the same because I've seen that's sweet. Really soon. Let's jump. But yeah, over here. and see where we can explore. The audio on the game or the audio on my voice? Let me just test that a sec. I'll just keep talking. It's just talk in a really unbroken way. That blah blah blah. Okay. And keep an eye on that as we go, I think. Because as they say, this is the first time I've tried to do a stream in this format, so anything can happen. Heck, the last time I tried to do something like this, the entire game crap. So we're actually going to try and work our way up to the Acropolis right now. I had lost my sound. I went some direction. Here it is. So if the in-game audio is choppy, then what we'll do is we'll maybe boost the volume on it or just turn it off. But if my voice is okay, then I think we'll be alright. Okay, now you can't die in this, so you can sort of drop off whatever sort of heights you want and be completely freakish about it. And if it would just carry on. So we're just gonna have a little run around Greece. There will be like a little guided tour up here, so we're gonna go up the Acropolis, guys. So it's gonna be crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're going pretty fast. So we're not going up the standard steps, which we probably should have gone up, but I think the Acropolis is definitely one of my favourite places on Earth. I've only ever been there in real life once, and it looks nothing like it does here. You all start to set massive. There's Athena, just at the top. And here's the main sort of entrance up there. I have walked down this path before. Yeah, yeah. And here we go. Here's one of the tours. So here is the Acropolis of Athens. Notice the spelling of Acropolis has a K in it. We don't normally spell it like that. So if I just hit start tour, she's coming out. I love this game. I think this is probably one of my favourite games in the last 10 years. I think another one is like Witcher 3, but
My name is Aspasia.
I would like to begin the tour.
From Athens, I have climbed to the top of its social ladder using my wit and intellect. I've even earned the love of Pericles,
No.
one of the most powerful
Climbing
men.
up the social
The
ladders.
mind truly is a beautiful thing.
Oh,
My name is Aspasia. Though I am not originally from Athens, I've even earned the mind
Oh, wait.
truly is.
okay.
The Acropolis of Athens is a bastion of
Oh, here we
art and
go.
culture worthy of the gods themselves.
Sorry, I was clicking the top option with no idea what I was doing.
Buildings, as well as some of the most magnificent art in all of Greece. You are in for a very enlightening visit. When you're done, come find me, and we can discuss the things you have seen. Farewell for now.
We don't know how long today's stream will be. I'll probably end it maybe within half an hour or so. I just wanted to run a test on this. Ooh.
History. It began as a simple rock, was settled as early as
Ah,
the Neolithic
thanks you.
period, and then became a
Poop.
fortress in the Mycenaean period. Stone buildings started appearing in the 7th century BCE. But the famous structures whose ruins remain visible today date mainly from a period of construction in the 5th century BCE. The location of the Acropolis is closely tied with Athens' foundation myth. Supposedly, it was the site where Athena and Poseidon competed for the city's patronage. This connection gave the Acropolis a sacred aura. and it was considered the religious heart of the city.
So what I could do, for the next video is I can actually green screen myself, which means I can, sort of superimpose myself on top of the video, which would be pretty cool. Oh, just ran into someone. So I gotta follow this yellow line now.
Temple of Athena Nike,
Up and around.
built on the remains of old fortifications.
So you gotta pay attention to these little tidbits, because at the end there's a quiz.
Back to the
And we've
6th
gotta get through the
century
quiz.
BCE. But the building itself was destroyed during the Greco-Persian Wars a century later.
I love this is one of the best things that Ubisoft did in recent Assassin's Creed, that they put so much effort into making these games look
It
incredible.
was likely constructed in the hopes that
Um,
Athens would win the war. Unusually, the temple depicts historical scenes
And then allow you to just explore them and see how beautiful the texture work is in this. All the modelling is
The temple's priestess was chosen
is really something. Like when you play a game, most people just play it, you know, to go around stabbing bad guys or whatever.
along with
But
skins and trophies from sacrificed animals.
correct me. Right, let's go. We're going to oh, sorry, I pressed a button. This way. So how are we gonna get in here? Okay, discovery sites all over the world. Interact with them. Okay, was that a discovery site? I understand.
Temple of Athena Nike
No.
was built on the remains of old
That wasn't
worship at
it,
the
so
temple
good
before
Kamali
trade
hin.
was rebuilt during. Given that the name Athena Nike roughly means Athena of victory, it was likely
I love those
constructed
columns. I think the curly bits on them mean they're ionic columns. I know there's the three different types of
against the Persians
common Greek
instead of the more mythologically inclined art of
columns.
other Greek buildings.
And you can always tell what sort of era they're from.
Randomly among
I wish I could remember. I just know the ionic. They're the other ones with the
annually,
swirls.
with skins and trophies from
Hi
sacrificed
SJ, how you doing, mate? We're playing some Greek exploration just for the fishing today, kind of it. So I haven't played this game in so long, and it's honestly it's one of the best games I've played in my life.
period, due in no small part to its partial
Like people give
destruction
Ubisoft
during
a whole lot of shit about
It was in the 5th
stuff,
century
but this
BCE
was just
that the
legendary.
Acropolis received its most significant improvements. This period was an extremely prosperous time for Athens, both financially and culturally.
Yeah, we are.
Booming economy
We're
bolstered
doing
by trade and the Lavrion
sort of
silk
discovery
mines,
mode on
Heracles,
Assassin's
the
Creed
leader of
today. So
Athens, financed a huge project to rebuild the citadel.
very
He enlisted the help of renowned artists, like the sculptor Phidias, as well as the architects Iktinos and Callicrates. Together, they erected
We're gonna do
buildings
a-
like the Parthenon
you're gonna do a
and the
history quiz
Pompeii
after
Gateway.
you've done this tour.
Heracles' goal was to make the Acropolis into a
That's
glorious
right.
monument to the gods and to mortal Athenians.
First slice. Okay. I keep accidentally bumping into people. Look, Ariane, that wasn't so much relaxed though. Could do it on purpose, like. It's funny though.
Behind the Propylaea was the
Yes.
giant bronze statue
Amazing.
of Athena Promachos, or Athena who fights on the front line.
I wonder if it's possible to play this game in VR. I know that there's
Statue held in its hands.
there's a lot of drivers that you could sort of download that allow you to mod the game to play them in VR, which
According to an
I think this would look absolutely gorgeous in VR.
and cost almost
Hi,
half a
Danny.
million drachmae.
How you
At
doing?
approximately 10 meters tall, the statue was apparently so large that
I'm
the same
studying
distance
history facts so I can pass a little quiz at the end.
seen
Should
from
be
the
fun.
sea near Cape Sunium, 60 kilometers away. The ornamentation on the statue's shield was engraved by the metalsmith Mies.
My arm is jittering. That's weird. Sight positional tracking is failing. Oh dear me. Okay. Right. What are they all shouting at? Oh, they're all looking at Athena. Okay. I just remember this game actually is I think there was a languages setting where you could actually make all the language in this actually Greek. I thought that was quite marvellous. Probably not that useful to most people, but
A list of 4 girls was drafted by the
It's a nice
Athenian
feature.
citizens, from which the High Magistrate, the Archon Basileus, chose 2 to serve as Araphoroi for the year. The girls lived in a house on the Acropolis, They were in charge of carrying sacred objects and weaving the peplos of Athena. The peplos was a sacred robe offered to Athena during Panathenaea, a festival held in her honor.
Ooh. Gosh, this is quite a big tour, isn't it? I kind of want to see if I can climb a column. Let's give it a go. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Right up there. Look at that. That's so crazy. Okay. Come on. Hang on. Okay. So, I'm on fire. You spent not really. Okay. Let's go this way. Let me try.
The Erechtheion was an atypical temple. It was dedicated not only to Athena Polias, but also to Cecrops, the mythical founder of Athens, his son Erechtheos, and even Poseidon, the sea god who challenged Athena for possession of the city. The temple was divided into sections. The eastern part housed a statue dedicated to Athena, while the western section jointly belonged to Poseidon and Erechtheos. Meanwhile, King Cecrops' grave was believed to be under the caryatid porch. Under the temple was a crypt that was said to contain the sacred snakes of Athena. The snakes may have had a sweet tooth because the priestess...
The sacred snakes of Athena? Oh my god, can you imagine? Snakes with a sweet tooth, that's amazing. Okay, let's carry on down this path. I can't believe I've got to... Ooh, that's where these little doodads. So you'll interact with this. Oh my god, they're really loud. Come on. Good chat. Alright, let's go. I love that it's telling me how to climb. It's like, mate, I know I've just climbed up there, what you want? Okay. Is the boy the new Lara Croft? Maybe. I don't know. I'd say slightly more nimble than Lara Croft, to be honest. Although actually saying that, I did just pick up some of the Tomb Raider remasters on Humble Bundle yesterday. Actually subscribed to Humble monthly, whatever. I've been putting it off for years, but they had the Sonic game in there. And the Sonic game's normally about like 60 quid, right? And I didn't want to pay 60 quid. Burnouts for like a tenner. There was a whole load of games including that one. I can't even remember the name of it. But it's a big open world Sonic the Hedgehog. It's very, very odd. Seemed to have Buzz and Reese. We'll try that.
The gods battle with the giants and the procession of the great Panathenaea.
Oh my goodness, look at all these little doodads. Wow. Okay. Now, let's head on up into the Parthenon. This is the big... I think this is the Parthenon. Pretty sure it is.
Contained a massive statue of Athena that was considered to be one of the sculptor Phidias's greatest masterpieces.
Now, people are often surprised why it's like that it's not more homages to Zeus in here, but actually, you know, Athens. Athens was named after Athena. The clue's in the name, so it won't let the different.
In times of economic distress, the cella also allegedly contained a pool whose main purpose was to control the room's humidity, which helped preserve the statue's ivory.
Oh, okay. Let's have a little look in here. Can we climb? Yeah, let's climb Athena. Come on. Let's do this. God, look at these snakes. Amazing. She has 3 of these sort of horsehair manes on. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh dear, that was a glitch. That was awkward. Oh, it just... something is pointing me over here. It wants me to go see something. I'm actually technically doing a bit of a, whatchamacallit trip. I'm trying to look at the detailing on the walls because I'm actually trying to build some more architecture at the moment, virtually speaking. And I need to look at how they detail the walls. Yes. Okay. Let's run out. Now I don't know which path is guiding me. I mean, I guess it's over here. No kidding, real world I've actually stood about right here. And this wall is not this high in real life. You can't just look over it. Look at the view, guys. That over there actually is a Temple of Zeus down on the floor. With all the columns. It looks like it's being constructed in this game and we actually go see it in real life. It is literally a whole bunch of columns in the middle of a huge field. And what's really cool is in that field at the corner, they've got these sort of like bushes and they got lots of like cat beds under there. And it's because in Greece they look after the cats, the stray cats. Like, you know, it's you can always judge a nation by how it treats its cats. I think. Hey, what I absolutely love about this game is that, and I'm going to see if I can I show you this? I'm not sure if I can. You can actually go everywhere that you see. So all those distant hills. That the technology behind this game is absolutely incredible. Let me try it. I can't remember how to do this. I think it's, oh yeah, okay, so I could turn into the crow. Not turn into. You can see I left myself behind. It's not a crow, I'm sorry, it's a falcon or an eagle or something. We can actually use the falcon to basically fly around everywhere, which is so cool. I absolutely love this. It's the best. So yeah, like I said, you can travel absolutely everywhere in this game. It's like it's a sort of a scale map of Greece. A bit like I don't know if you've played it, but like Euro Truck Simulator. You know, in Euro Truck Simulator, you could sort of drive around Europe and basically everything's like a miniaturized version, but it still feels quite big. But obviously, to do the actual scale land masses, yeah, that would be crazy, all right. But yeah, you can get on the boats. You could sail the boats as well. You can sail to other islands, and we're gonna do a lot of these streams. We're gonna sort of get around and do a lot of sightseeing. Let's go. Let's get close to a boat, if we can. So yeah, you can get on the backs of these sorts of boats and just pilot them around. And in the real game, obviously, there's like naval warfare and stuff. It's actually surprisingly fun. Yeah. And we get closer and closer. We should start to see people appearing on this boat. Maybe. I know whoever worked on Assassin's Creed Odyssey must be very, very proud. Because this is just a stunning game. It's, there you can see all the dudes over there. They're all standing on deck. I'm gonna say, looking at the flag, that these are Spartans. You know, it's a very distinctive symbol there for Sparta. Let's get a little closer. Fair, moving target, come on. Nope. Damn, I'm not too good at this, am I? Let's try and track it from the back. So yeah, nope. And don't know, can I get any closer or is it not letting me? Yeah. Hey, oh, I've got a bit of a sneeze coming on. Right, so I'm actually going to jump out of this boat now and back to myself. Standing on the edge of the Acropolis, looking down. So yeah, but we're not going to jump right in. Actually, interestingly, that theatre there is the Theatre of Dionysus. I've also been there. I have actually been there in real life. There is a little walkway you can... I think it's... you know, pretty sure you can just walk down here, to be honest. Anyway, we're in the middle of a walking tour, so we should get back to that. But if we... See, they don't... Okay. Okay, so... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do... I don't mean to do that.
Athens' treasury was located
Okay.
in the Parthenon, where it was believed to be protected by Athena herself.
The treasury.
The treasury contained objects of great value, acquired from different conquests,
Well,
as well as a mass of
oh,
minted
let me just sit
silver
up
coins
straight a sec
and
so I'm
various
selecting...
offerings to
Oh,
Athena. Pericles also decided to
Doing-
move the entirety of the Delian League's treasure to the Parthenon in
Oh, my-
454 BCE. This was a great testament to Athens' power over the rest of Greece. The riches were divided into two parts: the Demosia, which belonged to the city,
I'm-
and the Hiera Cremata, which was dedicated to the goddess and only...
Sorry, I can't
used
stop
for
yawning,
religious
guys.
purposes.
God. And how? Big.
And what did you think of the Acropolis?
I was gonna check out
Truly
some
is quite something.
archery worlds today.
Sacred
Quite
sanctuary,
fancied archery.
architectural marvel.
Okay, here comes the history test.
If you have any
Get ready.
questions, don't hesitate to ask.
I think. Yeah, here we go. It's the tour quiz. Get ready for the tour quiz, guys. This is where I always fail, so.
You're
Okay,
confident
I'm
enough
ready
for
for a
test?
quiz.
Very well. Let us see how much you know. Which two gods competed for Athens' patronage?
Ooh. I'm gonna say it was Poseidon and Athena.
Correct. It was Poseidon and Athena who fought for Athens' patronage. As for who won, the answer is in the city's name. On to the next question. Who sculpted the statue of Athena in the Parthenon?
You have... I don't think it's Sculptoricanes. I genuinely am struggling with this. It's one of the first two, I think. I'm gonna say it's Phidias.
Correct. The renowned sculptor Phidias made the statue, which was considered one of his masterpieces. And now, the final question. Which king's tomb was believed to be under the Caryatid porch?
Oh. Which kings? Oh my goodness. No, I'm struggling with this. I don't think it would have been Leonidas, because Leonidas was, of course, a Spartan. That wouldn't seem proper. The Spartans and the Athenians were allies, I believe. Possibly. Menelaus, I don't think so. Perseus wasn't really a king, you see. He was a demigod.
That is correct. Kekros
Ali is
was the
Kekrops.
mythological first king of Athens, and his tomb was said to be under the Erechtheion. It seems you know much about this place. Well done, wanderer.
Cool. Okay,
As you
that's
wish.
all for now.
Hopefully we will see each other again soon.
That was exciting. Loves a good history thing. Okay, we are explore the world. You ready for this? We are going to we got the whole of Greece, guys. The whole of Greece. I think, can I zoom out? Yeah, I can zoom out. Look at how much landmass we've got. We've got Crete down here, which is amazing. I actually kind of want to go look at Knossos. And I think Knossos is... Well, that would be Heraklion, I think. See? That's Knossos. Okay. We only owe to Knossos. I actually built Knossos in Horizon Worlds, you know. At least I tried to. It didn't come out very well, and I had a few build issues, shall we say. But things just kept moving around in between. Me leaving them. But yeah, So, this is Knossos, guys. So, what's left of Knossos these days? Let's get a really good viewpoint. Oh, look, a goat. Yeah. From the Labyrinth of Lost Souls. So that's Knossos, as it, typically reimagined how it probably should have looked. You see, what's there today, and you do pronounce the K on Knossos. A lot of people think it's Knossos. It's not. It is. Tour guides are always very quick to point this out. It's Knossos, and there's also lots of YouTube videos where people have reconstructed this as like a sort of big reimagined architecture. So this is not how Knossos was believed to have looked when it was built. Startling, this looks very close to what I built in Horizon Worlds. Actually, that's very weird. Okay. I haven't actually been here since I've been back. Like I said, I haven't played this game since before 2020. Okay, let's do it. They've even got Medusa's palace in here as well, which is hidden away. And the Cyclops. Yeah. And in Discovery mode, you can actually go and see Medusa, and she's just kind of standing there doing nothing. Yeah. Okay. Let's begin the tour. So when they say Minoans, so the island's called Crete nowadays. But I think they might be trying to get it rebranded to Minoa again. And I think we're going to learn on this tour that Minoan civilization is pretty ancient. And actually the ruling class in Minoa were the ladies. So as we typically think that these things were sort of presided over by, men. But actually the ladies ruled the roost.
The island of Crete
In Minoa
was first settled around 8000 BCE. Over time, significant towns
8,000 BCE, guys. 8,000 BCE. That's crazy, isn't it?
Destroyed and then rebuilt, culminating in what archaeologists call the
See how long that was ago.
period, which began around 1700 BCE. This period lasted for over 3
It's like, I don't know sort of what religions you guys subscribe to, but 8,000 BCE would be like 8,000 years before Jesus existed.
was located in Knossos and featured
That's crazy.
maze-like complexes of workshops, temples, courts, throne rooms, and living areas, as well as paved roads and advanced plumbing and draining. Trade and external relations were important
Yeah.
to the Minoans.
This is,
Their networks extended across
this is
the
an
eastern
impressive city.
Mediterranean. As a result, the people of Crete and the lands they traded with often influenced each other and exchanged ideas, usually through peaceful interactions instead of military conflict.
You. And Trey, let's explore. Oh, I should have been following the line, right. I actually, before I continue with the tour, I want to get to the top of the high tower there. Because again, like I said, I built this in Horizon Worlds. And I have, it's in a slightly more not destroyed format than this. But it definitely goes up and up and up, and there should be a staircase somewhere here, I think. Oh, which I think there was. Maybe they destroyed it. God, yeah. I think this is the bit. Oh my goodness, I'm getting dizzy. I think this is the highest tower. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. Come on. Just jump off.
The settlement of Knossos
Okay.
was established as early
That's
as the
New
7th
Mexico.
millennium BCE. Today, one of the site's most notable landmarks is the palace ruins, located on the Kafala Hill. The ruins are split into two phases. The old palace, which has been poorly preserved, and the new palace. The new palace of Knossos had a surface area of approximately 13,000 square meters, making it the largest Minoan palace. Its focal point was a central court, which was probably used for ceremonial activities. The Minoan palace centers collapsed when Crete was overrun and conquered by a Mycenaean invasion from mainland Greece. However, the date of the final destruction
Oh, I didn't know
of
that.
Knossos' palace
I'd heard of the Mycenaeans.
unknown.
No. Yeah, so Knossos sort of gave rise to the sort of the idea of a labyrinth, because the way the city was built was very, very sort of tightly done. There was lots of interconnected corridors and rooms and lots of sort of staircases, and it was really, truly magical to look at. So let's carry on up to around Knossos, guys.
During the new palace,
There's a goat in here.
the ground floor was
So-
dedicated to economic activities and contained large storage rooms. The residential quarters, which notably had toilets, were located southeast of the central court, at the foot of the grand staircase. The palace was lavishly decorated with
Could it-
wall paintings, depicting things like bull-related sports and richly dressed women. Large stone horns of consecration, which were important Minoan religious symbols, hung prominently in the west court. Other notable parts of the palace include the theatrical area, which is believed to have served as a viewing space, the tripartite shrine, which was dedicated to the worship of an important Minoan deity historians refer to as the Mother Goddess, and the
Yeah,
grand
so it's a nice
space located on the palace's second
it's a
floor.
nice thing that you can sort of just, if you see it, you can run to it. If you to look up, you can climb it. It's really cool. Oh, look out, guys! Look out! We're actually gonna go downstairs now. I think I can pull out a torch. Let's try that. Oh, no, not that way. Oh, look! So there's the Minoan ladies. Look, that's that painting, I believe, has been restored. Well, I'm pretty sure in the real one they've got boobs, and I can't really see boobs on this one. I think they might have taken the boobs out for the game, which is bit of a shame. But yeah, I'm just trying to think now. How might I? Ah, there we go. Look, taking out. I got a torch. Cool. Let's go. Let's go in here now. I'm trying to remember the name of a game that I used to play.
Archaeologist
Oh.
Arthur John Evans discovered
I can't remember what it's
several
called.
ancient tablets. They
Arthur
eventually
John-
led him to define the forms of Minoan writing.
That's just like a Welsh
known as
name.
Linear A
Arthur
and
John
Linear B.
Evans.
The Minoans used these forms of
That
writing
is-
for recording many things, including business transactions. For example, one clay tablet discovered at the Palace of Knossos was inscribed in Linear B script. The tablet
Oh.
detailed the transfer of coriander, often used in the perfume industry, between a man named Cyprios and another person named Twynon. The deciphering of tablets such as these has given historians great insight into many aspects of Minoan culture and society.
Minoan art, can't look at that. A lantwid seal depicting wild goats. I don't know. Okay. Oh look, we're going into the the dark bits. We'll be able to see some dark things in here. Maybe. Boom.
According to myth, the half-man, half-bull Minotaur was born after Queen Pasiphae slept with a bull, sent by the
Oh.
gods as punishment upon her. This embarrassed King Minos, but he could not bring himself to kill the Minotaur. Instead, he hid the monster in a labyrinth constructed by Daedalus.
Daedalus. Two. I know she slept with a bull author. Pull. Oh, wait.
Daedalus
What's down here?
was an important figure in Greek
Oh my
mythology,
goodness.
an ingenious inventor. He once became so jealous of his similarly clever nephew that he threw him from the top of the Athenian Acropolis. As a consequence, Daedalus was banished from
What?
Athens, though this did not prevent him from being able to get work. In
What?
Crete, he was hired by Queen Pasiphae to construct an artificial cowsuit that would allow her to seduce a bull she was particularly taken with due to a curse from the gods. Daedalus complied. and his
This just got a
invention
bit kinky.
helped facilitate the birth of the Minotaur. Afterwards, Minos conscripted Daedalus to build the
So he
labyrinth,
invented a cow suit for
presumably as
Queen
penance
Pasiphae
for his role in
to dress up
creating
as a
the Minotaur.
cow,
But perhaps
so
the
she could
most
go and have
well-known
sex with
story about
bull.
Daedalus
That's
involves his
That's
son,
pretty messed up, man.
Icarus, who used wings built by his father and flew too close to the sun, thus plummeting into the sea.
So hang on, Daedalus threw his... So your nephew or cousin off the top of a building, and Icarus was his son, and he gave him a bunch of wings that melted when he flew too high. Daedalus likes dropping people from heights, I think. That's a weirdness. So we're gonna just creep ourselves down here. I can use something.
Sometime
Okay.
after the birth of the Minotaur,
Oh, what is
King
making moo
Minos'
sounds?
son Androgeos was
Oh.
killed in Athens by the same bull that impregnated his mother. An infuriated Minos demanded
What?
that Athens send 7 of their noblest men and
So
7
wait,
of their most
the bull-
virtuous women to Knossos
The
every
bull that
year.
this woman had
After
sex
being
with,
carried to Crete aboard a ship with black
the bull
sails,
went to
the men
Athens
and
to
women
kill
would then be
King
cast into
Minos'
the
son.
labyrinth to be eaten by
That's
the Minotaur.
crazy. But how did the bull get all the way to Athens? Wait. I know, it's too much. Who's making up these
One of
myths?
the Athenian
Oh my goodness, what's this in
chosen to
here?
be imprisoned in
Oh,
the
look.
labyrinth, Theseus had enough of the morbid ritual. Before leaving Athens, he
Theseus.
proclaimed he would kill the Minotaur, then return to his city on a ship flying white sails. Before entering the labyrinth, Theseus met
Oh
King
dear, I think all this talk
Minos'
about, like...
Ariadne. He fell madly in love with him. Ariadne provided
Cows,
Theseus
people
with a
doing
thread
it.
he could unravel to
This
help him
made
find his
people
way
leave
back
the
to
stream.
Athens.
I'm sorry, guys.
Armed with this thread,
It's just Greek mythology. Oh my
killed the
goodness.
Minotaur, escaped the maze,
Cool,
and
he's
set
a
sail
funny
for
looking
Athens
Minotaur, isn't
with
he?
Ariadne by his side.
And wow, is who's still here? Guys, say hello if you're still around. I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at that Minotaur, actually. Oh my goodness, he's a big one. Jump in. Don't think he can hurt me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's not a small one. Wow. That's so crazy. Okay, we should probably get out of here. Chat. Nah. Oh, look, it's this dude.
The Minoans played a large
Ah,
part in
there he
shaping
does this.
Greek myths, but
Hello,
also
hello.
in introducing influences from other places and cultures. Now, what else would you like to do?
Oh. And let's do a quiz. Let's do it. Now I'm just gonna quickly check the time, guys. Okay, I'm probably gonna do this quiz and then maybe end the stream. So,
You want
what
to
we're gonna
test
do
yourself? Very well.
is we're gonna.
Let's begin
Yeah.
with a simple question.
I do want to
Which
test myself.
island was Knossos located?
The half. Hang on a sec. Wes, it's Crete,
Knossos
isn't it?
was located on the island of Crete. Time for another question.
You know.
Which hero killed the Minotaur?
Pretty. Aha! That's an easy one. It's Theseus. So, honestly, Minos would have been the Minotaur's stepfather, I guess? Technically, because his wife, with the bow and all that. And Perseus, well, if you believe Clash of the Titans, then it was Perseus. However, if you believe Clash of the Titans, then you'll believe that the Kraken was a Greek myth. Now, the Kraken was not a Greek myth. The Kraken was actually a Norse myth. There's a little bit... I'm dropping facts today, guys. Yeah. So no, the Kraken was actually a Scandinavian monster. It was nothing to do with Greek mythology. They just shacked it into Clash of the Titans because why not? But there were plenty of sea monsters actually in Greek mythology. One of the most notorious one was one called, I think, Scylla. It was Scylla. I would tell you more, but I can't remember more. But Scylla was a big sea beastie. And also don't forget you had the sirens. Well, like mermaids. Mermaids might be Greek, but definitely sirens. Sirens are Greek. Come on there. Starting to doubt myself now. I'm pretty sure of that. But certainly Scylla. Scylla was a beastie that used to guard the Mediterranean corridor. Would come for your ship if you weren't careful. Yeah. I hope. So yes, the answer is in fact Theseus.
Slew the Minotaur, then escaped the labyrinth thanks to some thread from Ariadne. Now for the last question. What did Theseus do for Queen Pasiphae?
Ariadne? Ariadne should not be confused with Arachne, so even though Ariadne might have woven some thread that got them out of the labyrinth, or through the labyrinth, it was actually Arachne, it was a separate lady, that was turned into a spider. So there is a commonality there, and Arachne would weave, but I think she started off as being a weaver, and then I think it was Athena. I think it was Athena who punished her by turning her into a spider. Kind of like, oh yeah, you love weaving, do ya? Well, here you go, you're now a spider. And that's where the term arachnid, I guess, comes from. Yeah. So anyway, so what did Daedalus make for Persephone? So it was not wings, right? Because he made them for Icarus and himself, of course. It wasn't a labyrinth, because Daedalus made that for King Minos himself. It wasn't a giant wooden horse. That's the silly answer, because that, of course, was the wooden horse was the Trojan horse. Which is a completely different thing. So it's actually a cow suit. But that's right, she was a fairy. Oh my god, I just said that. Just said that.
Yes. Daedalus made Pasiphae a cow suit, so she could seduce the bull she was cursed to love. Congratulations, traveler. You are a true student of history.
She was cursed to love a bull. That must have been a strange night. Okay.
Farewell, traveler.
Right, that's all for now.
Exploring the ruins.
I did. Thank you very much. It was delightful. Yeah. Okay. And so, some of them, so, oh my god, it's a massive statue of the Minotaur. What if we can climb it? Oh my god, I'm in the water. Well, I'm gonna climb the massive Minotaur statue. You ready? Oh wow. It's very dark. I'm so sorry about this. So, like I'm actually hugging its horn right at the top. That's funny. Okay. Oh. Great stuff. Okay. Guys, so I'm just gonna grab my mouse to sec, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to somehow switch across to here. Why don't we just control this way? Bring my mouse alive again. Just gonna quickly switch back. Okay. Okay. We're there. So that was an interesting history tour. Really happy with that. Loved the history quizzes. I think we'll do more of those. Might do it on a certain day of the week. And maybe a Tuesday. But for now, I'm gonna shut down the stream. I go and make some dinner. And then I'm gonna lock myself into, I think, Blender for the next hour or two and do some 3D modeling. try and maybe learn some skills. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming along on this. It's been wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it. We had good numbers actually up until we started talking about like cow fetishes. But yeah, thank you very much for coming. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Probably around the same time.